Hello everyone, this is Ranjeet, your maths teacher. I welcome you all the viewers. Now you can see I have written something here on board, and in this video exactly we will know the difference between the bar graph and histogram. So let's see. First of all, just to understand the difference between bar graph and histogram, I have written a question here. Few datas are mentioned here. Marks obtained by 20 students are given, and the marks it is out of 10 only. You can see 2, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 8, 8, 7. It is like this only. So just we'll try to construct histogram, we'll try to construct bar graph by using this data, and we'll see the difference. Before I start, few things are there related to bar graph and histogram only. In bar graph, we always keep the bars separate with each other, and in histogram we always find that all the bars are close to each other. What is the reason behind that also I'll explain, and before I do it, let's start doing this. First of all, we need to arrange it in either ascending order or in descending order, just to know about the frequency of these datas. So I arrange it in ascending order only. 2 is written here, 1, 2, 3, any more 2, 4. So 4 times 2 I write it together. Then after 3 is there, 1, 2, 2 times 3 is there, so we need to write that. Then after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4 is there, so that we also will write. Okay. Then after 5 is there, so 1, 2, 2 times 5. Then 6, 1, only one time it is. 7 is also written 3 times. Now 8 is here 2 times, no 3 times. We will count all now just to confirm that all the datas I have written here or not. It should be 20 because this is the marks obtained by 20 students. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1 is missing here. Let's count this also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this is missing here. So 2 is here 5 times. So we need to write 2 5 times. Now once again you checked whether 2 is 5 times exactly or not. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is why what you have seen that everywhere whatever I have written here, noted down there, I have just underline it just to confirm that I have written it. Okay. So now I have arranged it in ascending order. Now two different types of table will make. One without making it in a group, and another frequency distribution table will be there of group data. So let's see how to make frequency distribution table without making it a group, and with the making of group only. So first of all, I make this table, create this table. Now here what I'll write, as this is the marks obtained by 20 students, so you can write here marks obtained. Now in the middle we'll write tally marks, and then in the last will be frequency. In the first class only, day 1 only, I have explained what is frequency, what is tally marks, that already I have explained. If still you want to know about it, so frequency, it means how many times a particular data is repeated. So now here First of all 2 is there, so we'll write 2 and we'll write the frequency of it also, means how many times it is repeated there, so that is required to write in frequency. 1 2 3 4 5, so we'll write here 5. Then after 3 is there, so we'll write 3 and 3 is only 2 times 2. Now 4 is 4 times, that we'll write. Now 5 is there 2 times, need to write that. Now 6 is there 1 time only, 7 is there 3 times, and then 8 is there 3 times. Okay. Now what I'll write, after doing this, we need to write the tally marks of it. So tally marks is the symbolic representation of frequency only. This is not required. So we'll do it this. 5 means 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 1 2 3 1 2 3, like this. So this is a frequency distribution table without making a group. Now the another, we'll see how to make frequency distribution table by making different groups. Making different groups, it means this time we need to take class interval. What is class interval? This is only with the use of this only we are going to make group. Class interval, then in the middle it will be tally marks, and then in the last we will write frequency as we have written there. So what is the difference between this data, this distribution table, and in that distribution table? We will say it now. Class interval, it's up to me only, up to you only, that what kind of size you consider, what kind of size you take. Here you can see the data is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this only. So we can take the small interval, means 0 to 2 I take, then after 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. Okay, so we have taken the, I have taken the class interval like this. Now 0 to 2, it means what? From 0 before 2. Okay, so you can see no such type of data are there less than 2. Okay, so what I'll write here in frequency? 0. Now 2 to 4, you check 2 to 4 means what? We'll start counting 2, will include 2 but will not include 4. We will consider till means less than 4 only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are there, so we'll write here 7 only. Now the next one is 4 to 6. In 4 to 6, we'll start counting from 4 but will not count 6, will go till means less than 6 only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are there, so we'll write here 6. Now the next one is 6 to 8, from 6 but will not consider 8. So 6 to 8 means 1, 2, 3, 4 only. So we'll write here 4. Now 8 to 10. In 8 to 10 means we'll start counting from 8, will not reach till 10. So 10 is not there exactly. So 1, 2, 3 are there, so we'll write here 3. Now we'll write the tally marks also. 0 means we'll simply leave it blank. 7 is there, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 1, no, yes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. So in this way, we have created frequency distribution table without the group and their frequency distribution table by making group. Now we will think we'll start making the bar graph and histogram only. Bar graph, it always, as I've told you in the start only, the bars are separate with each other. So bar graph we can create with this table only, and histogram will create with this table only. This is the first difference which you will understand it here. So first of all, for making a table, I make it here. You will draw x-axis and y-axis. Okay, both should be at 90 degree only. Now you will divide it equally as we have explained it earlier also. You can see the previous video. Okay, now we'll do like this. On x-axis, if we are talking about bar graph, so on x-axis we will show the number of students on x-axis. So you can write here number of students, and here marks. Okay, now 2 marks, how many students have got? 5 students have got. So 2 marks, how many students have got? So 5 students. We need to represent or write the numbers on this also, so taking the difference of 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 like this. Now 2 marks, 5 students have got. So we'll create like this. So this is rectangular shape which I am creating for representing 2 marks, and you can see 5 students have got 2 marks. In the same way, this distance I have not used. Now again, as I have told you that the bars are separate to each other. Now we will not use this, we will use this one. And here 3 will represent 3 marks. How many students have got? 2 students. So we will reach till 2 like this. And here we will write 3 marks. So now we will not use this. For this 4 students, 4 marks, how many students have got? 4. So we'll till 4 I'll go. We'll try to represent 4. And here this is 4 marks. In that way, again we will not use it. The next going to use, and that is 5, and 2 students have got 5 marks. So 2 I'll represent like this. 2 marks. No, not 2 marks. It is 5 marks. So in this way we will construct bar graph. Now we will think to construct histogram also, and for this, as less space we are having, I rub it now. I create the same as we have done for bar graph also. X-axis and y-axis both are required, so we will do this. Once again we will divide it equally as we have done for creating bar graph also. Now on y-axis also we will do the same. Okay. Class interval that we have required to represent on x-axis, where these axes meet at a point that is called origin, will be represented by 0, and first one is there 0 to 2. So 0 to 2, I write here 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, then 12, 14, 16, like this. Now here on y-axis, going to represent that frequency, and that frequency is number of students. So here you will write number of students. Doing the same, taking the same difference like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, then 12, then 14, then 16, then 18, like this. This is the number of students. Now we'll try to represent it. First one is there 0 to 2. 0 to 2 means this much interval, this much distance we will have to use for representing 0. 0 means we will simply consider this is only the 0 to 2. The next one is 2 to 4, and frequency is there, means 7 students have got the marks between 2 and 4. So 2 and 4, this difference, this distance I am going to represent frequency, number of students, and that is 7. So it will increase, it will go till 7, like this only will do. Okay. The next is there 4 to 6. You see, once you will start thinking to represent 6 for 4 to 6, it will be just close to 2 to 4. You will have to use this, and this when you will use it, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, it is 6 students. So 4 to 6, 6 are there. So it will be exactly close to this bar. Now 6 to 8. 6 to 8, you can see 4 students are there. So you will show it like this. Now next one is there 6 to 8. After 8 to 10, now 3 are there. 8 to 10, 3 are there. So means need to represent like this. Okay. Now in bar graph, only the height is important. Okay. But in this thickness and the height both are important. Okay. So in this way you will create histogram. In histogram all the bars are close to each other. In bar graph you have seen that the bars are separate. All the bars are separate with each other. So this is exactly the difference between histogram and the bar graph. Rest of the things are also important to write, which you will write it. Scale is important in bar graph also, which you will do it. If you find any difficulties in understanding in these two things, okay, you must write in comment box. I'm always available there. I repeat it once again that the bar graph, it means it shows the individual data, okay, but here the grouped form data, with the that data only you can represent through histogram. Okay, so rest everything it's on you only. Start doing few more questions related to the given concept in this video. Find few more questions in your book, do there, and if you find, I'll remind you once again, any difficulties there, you must write in comment box. I'll definitely make videos on that also. Till then, be safe there. Thank you. Have a nice day.